Hey guys, come on downstairs and welcome to Minnesota Twins franchise. Before we get going in today's action, I would like to ask you guys a question. Do y'all want me to bring you a season number 6 of this franchise? We have been doing one season per year, and we've been carrying it over, which we will not be able to do. So season number 6 would be an MLB The Show 20. Please comment, say yay or nay, and we will, if it's predominantly yay, we will bring you season number 6 of this franchise. Alright, so we've had a travel day, and on our travel day, the National League was playing their Game 3s. The Nationals beat the Cardinals 6-1, and they lead that series. San Francisco wins their first game of the LDS against the Dodgers. Dodgers lead that one 3-2. So now we are on our game day. The National League will be playing their Game 4s. And the Cardinals tie the series up with the Nats at 2 games apiece, and the Giants win their second in a row to tie it up at 2-2, sending it back to a Game 5 at Dodger Stadium. So the American League is playing Game 3s today. The Rangers lead the series 2-1 after an Angels win. Let's look at the brackets here. Going into our Game 3, our series is tied up at 1 apiece with the Red Sox. Texas up 2-1 over the Angels, and both of the National League series are all tied up at 2 and heading to decisive Game 5. So sit back and enjoy Game 3. Alright, we're at Fenway Park for an afternoon game. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Red Sox and the Twins. Anderson Espinoza is going to take the mound for the Bo Sox, 4.88 ERA on the regular season, and Mario Calero is going to step into the box to get things leaded off. It's a pivotal game number 3. The winner will just have one more win to go to reach the American League Championship Series. And Calero takes the first pitch down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 delivery from Espinoza. And that pitch is up high. The sun and shadows on the field are going to play a role in today's game, it appears. A little bit hard to see the ball coming out of Espinoza's hand there. And it's getting on hitters pretty quickly. Mario Calero pops this one straight up over the infield. And the catch is made out at short by the Red Sox. Let's look at our starting lineup. Mario Calero, Arenado, Sano, Conforto, Roman Quinn, Eddie Rosario batting 6th, Jace Peterson after him, and then we've got our catcher, Francisco Cervelli after that. Here is Nolan Arenado, hitting 125 so far in the division series. Biggest thing for Arenado is to be patient. He doesn't get, they respect him as a hitter, so he doesn't get a lot of good pitches to hit, but he's done way too much of trying to make things happen instead of hitting the ball where it's pitched or taking pitches. It's been a little bit over-aggressive all season with Nolan Arenado, and he strikes out swinging for out number 2 in the top of the first. It'll bring up Miguel Sano. Sano looking for his first postseason home run still through 2 games. The American League home run champion has not hit a postseason home run yet. Pitch up high, 2-0 count to Miguel Sano. Yeah, we're having a really hard time seeing the ball coming out of Espinoza's hand. He releases it just above the batter's eye out there in center field. And Miguel Sano strikes out. A couple of strikeouts in the first inning, a pop-up, and the Twins go down in order. Jose Barrios will take the hill for Minnesota. Series tied at 1. He had a 4.28 ERA in the regular season, 194 strikeouts on the year. And the Red Sox are going to lead off with A.J. Pollock as they have all series long. First pitch from Barrios catches the plate. Barrios has incredible stuff, but sometimes he can tried to be a little bit too fine. And has a tendency to get behind in counts, has a tendency to leave pitches up over the plate. Great stuff, just not overly accurate relative to the other pitchers on our staff. He gets the strikeout there of Pollock, and Marcus Semien will step into the box. Semien chops it foul down the third base line, and then takes the strike up and in. Here's the delivery from Barrios, and strikeout number 2 for Jose Barrios. Let's look at the bracket. You saw it before the game started. Both National League Series are going to a Game 5. The Angels and the Rangers. The Rangers lead that series 2-1, and we are all tied up with the Red Sox here, as we see Mookie Betts step in. Betts hitting .250 in the postseason with a home run. And the first pitch to him catches the inside corner. Second one down low. And Betts chops one foul. 1-2 count to Mookie Betts. Delivery from Barrios. Check swing got him. Jose Barrios with some strikeouts to start the game. And we go to the second inning with no score. Michael Conforto would lead things off for Minnesota in the top of the second. Conforto looking for his first hit in the postseason, finally facing a right-handed pitcher in Anderson Espinoza. Conforto not good against lefties and hasn't been in the lineup much. Look at the Red Sox defense. Solid defense, especially in the outfield. Roman Quinn at the plate now for Minnesota. We picked Quinn up from the Philadelphia Phillies midseason, when we realized after trading Byron Buxton to the Mets that we really needed a legitimate natural center fielder, because Delino DeShields and Raimel Tapia just didn't quite have the range. DeShields had the range, but doesn't have the arm. And Anderson Espinoza gets another strikeout. And here's Eddie Rosario with 2 down. Breaking ball. Breaks inside off the plate. Again, Twins hitters having a really hard time seeing the baseball. It was rough. Two count to Rosario. Fouls it straight back. 29th pitch of the night for Espinoza, and Rosario lifts it deep to right. That one's heading back. That could get out, and it's going to be a ground rule double. Off the warning track and over the short fence out there in right, and it's a 2-out double for Eddie Rosario. Here is Jace Peterson. Twins could use a clutch 2-out RBI here. Now Peterson's behind 1-2. And this one is fouled off, apparently. Up and in on the slider. And then he lets that backhill slider go. Check swing, and they ring him up. So some more indecisiveness by Twins hitters with that sun out there and the shadow creeping across home plate. Travis Shaw will lead things off in the bottom of the second for Boston. .2-0 count. Shaw chops one off the plate. Swung on and missed. We've got a 2-2 count to Shaw, and he swings and misses. Flails at that breaking ball. Off the outside corner. Blake Swihart now. Swihart goes the other way. Hits it against the shift, and then Rosario overruns it. And Swihart's going to be on second. That was going to be a double no matter what happened out there in left. And now we get to Chance Sisco, Red Sox catcher. With a runner on second, Sisco is going to send this one high and deep to center field. That's going to reach the track. But Rosario is there to put it away for out number 2. Here is Pedro Alvarez. looking for a 2-out clutch RBI for the Sox. He hits it right up the middle. That could score a run. Runner rounding third. Here comes the throw, and it is not in time. And the Red Sox strike first here in game number 3. Chopper right side. Peterson only play at first. That's all he needed. And the second inning comes to a close. Boston has taken the lead 1-0. We're going to skip ahead now in our action to inning number 5, Fenway Park. American League Division Series. Roman Quinn will lead things off for the Twins. He's a solid guy to lead off the inning. He's going to try to drop down a bunt. And he misses on the first attempt. And now he's swinging away. 0-2 count to Roman Quinn. Delivery from Espinoza. Check swing. Do they ring him up? No. Did not go around. 1-2 delivery outside. Roman Quinn, one of the few stolen base threats the Twins have on this roster. And he strikes out swinging. It'll bring up Eddie Rosario. Rosario has the Twins' only hit. The double in the second. Ground rule double. He's 3 for 7 in this series with a home run. And now he's going to lift this one into shallow center. And that one's going to be gloved there for out number 2. It'll bring up Jace Peterson. Struck out back in the second inning. Still 1-0 Red Sox here in the top of the 5th. Espinoza about to throw pitch number 70 here. Up and away, 1-1 count from Espinoza to Jace Peterson. Breaks in on the shoe tops. And now a swing and a miss, 2-2 count. This one backs Peterson up off the plate. Full count now, 2 outs, nobody on. Peterson chops it down the right field line. Shadows are starting to get closer out to the mound. As soon as they cover the mound, it should make hitting a little bit easier, I would believe. We'll see how it goes if they reach that far before the end of the game. 1-0 Red Sox. We're going to the bottom of the 5th here. Pedro Alvarez about to lead things off. Jose Barrios still pitching for the Twins. Just threw pitch number 49 there. It's fouled into the right field stands. And now a 1-1 count to Pedro. Foul, 1-2 count. Alvarez with got all kinds of tied in a knot right there by Jose Barrios, who gets his 8th strikeout of the game. So maybe the sun affecting the Red Sox as well. I don't know if that's factored into the physics of MLB The Show. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, and I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. I don't know. They have a pretty realistic game in all other ways. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe on days where the sun is shining and there's shadows between home plate and first, and that one is going to be caught out at the wall. Almost a home run for the Red Sox. And now with 2 outs, we're going to get Dustin Pedroia at the plate. And Pedroia is going to lift this one deep to left. Sun wasn't in his eyes. Plenty of eye black on Pedroia. And he's going to jog around the bases. Solo home run for Petey. And the Red Sox are up 2-0 here in this pivotal game number 3. Two outs in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Red Sox. A.J. Pollock trying to keep the line moving here for Boston. He is the leadoff hitter, hitting with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's going to be an easy ground ball to the right side. Jace Peterson on to Calero. The side is retired, but Petey puts another run on the board for Boston. It's 2-0 Red Sox with the lead as we go to inning number 6. Wilmer Flores, 1 for 1 on the day, is going to lead things off for Minnesota. Anderson Espinoza still in the ballgame. Thrown 75 pitches to this point. My quick math tells me that he's averaging about 15 pitches an inning. And here is Francisco Cervelli with 1 out now. Cervelli 0 for 1 on the day. 1-1 count. Series all tied up at 1. Red Sox up 2-0 though. The Twins need to get something here. And we got a base runner. Francisco Cervelli right up the middle. Pollock overplays it, but Cervelli doesn't have the speed to take advantage of that miscue. He's going to stay at first with a single with one out. Mario Calero will come to the plate, the leadoff hitter for the Twins. He's a leadoff hitter basically because of his contact numbers. He does not have speed, the typical speed you would see in a lot of leadoff hitters. And Anderson Espinoza gets him to strike out. So we've got 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Runner on first is Francisco Cervelli. This would be a great time for Nolan Arenado to come through for us. And does he? Oh, it goes foul. That would have tied up the ball game. 0-2 count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Oh my goodness, that close to tying up the game from Arenado. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Arenado staying alive, and now he strikes out. It's a game of inches, my friends. This game was inches from being tied at 2. And now we go to the bottom of the 6th, still trading 2-0. And we send Jose Barrios back out there. Semien, the line drive down the left field line. That one's hooking foul. Bottom of the 6th here. Semien, line drive to left. Catch is made for out number 1. Man, that one was hit on a rope. Mookie Betts now 0 for 2 on the day. Is struck out twice. Can't imagine he's going to strike out twice in too many ball games. Let's see if we can get him a third time here. 64th pitch of the night from Barrios is fouled off by Mookie Betts. Now it's a 1-2 count. And he looks at that one. Good eye by Betts. Good take. And hits that one foul over the first base dugout. Fouls off another one. Mookie Betts, tough customer up there at the plate. He looks at that one. Pretty close to being a called strike. The umpire says he doesn't go around, and now he's going to chop a base hit to the right side. Can't keep Mookie Betts off the base pass in many games. Travis Shaw at the plate now with the runner on first. And 1 out. Shaw 0 for 2 on the day. 1-2 delivery. Shaw swings right through it. 9th strikeout for Jose Barrios on the day. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Barrios has been pretty good. He just needs a little bit of run support here. He's only given up 2 runs on the day. Through 5 2/3. Now facing Blake Swihart with a 1-2 count, and he gets him. 10th strikeout for Barrios. Double digits in strikeouts, but he's trailing the game 2-0. And as we go to the 7th inning, the Twins need some offense. Here's Miguel Sano. Where are the shadows? They are past the pitcher's mound, but they're still shining brightly off the green up above the batter's eye, which is where the ball is coming out of Anderson Espinoza's hand up there. So it's still kind of difficult to see the ball. Batter's eye in Boston. But it's not too hard for Sano, and that is home run number 1 of the postseason for the big fella. A Sano doubter for Miguel Sano. Actually, it wasn't a Sano doubter. I wasn't sure. It did make its way out, though, and that's going to be the end of the day for Anderson Espinoza. Red Sox are going to bring in Matt Barnes, leading 2-1. And the Twins still at the plate in the top of the 7th with no outs. Michael Conforto now, facing a right-hander. 1-1 count to Conforto. He's looking for the perfect pitch to drive. That might have been it, but he missed it. And now a check swing, and he's good. 2-2 count. Another check swing, and he didn't go around. Count runs full. And Conforto's going to draw a walk. Matt Barnes comes in, walks his first batter. And it'll bring up Roman Quinn. Still nobody out. Red Sox trying to hold on to a 2-1 lead here. Quinn swings and misses. He's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the delivery. Right side. Oh, and it's gloved by Pedro Alvarez. Could be 2. It is. Ball was hit hard just right at Alvarez, who was holding the runner on. And he made the play. 2 outs. And base runners erased from the base pass now for Eddie Rosario. And he's going to hit it to the right side. A little bit easier play for Pedro Alvarez. Miguel Sano cuts into the Red Sox lead, though. We stretch in Boston. Red Sox 2, Twins 1, Game 3 of the American League Division Series. So Jose Barrios' night is done. We're bringing in the silver mullet, Shane Ashley. He's going to face Chance Sisco to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th. The lefty against the left-handed hitting catcher. And this one's off the plate inside. Bottom of the 7th. 2-1 Sox. Pivotal game number 3. Series tied at 1 apiece. Twins won game 1. Red Sox won game 2. Both games were 1-run wins, or they were close. I think, what was game 2? 5-3 or 4-3? I don't know why I can't remember. Either way, the Red Sox won it in a pretty close game. I think it was 4-3. And there's one out as Sisco goes down. Pedro Alvarez is going to chop this one foul and face an 0-2 count from the silver mullet. And the mullet strikes him out.
Now batting, number 22.
Shane Ashley gets Alvarez to swing and miss at that one. And now we have 2 outs in the inning. Yoan Moncada chases a curveball. 78 miles an hour on the slow curve. And this one breaks down off the plate inside. And then a fastball. Moncada drives it the other way. Base hit for Yoan Moncada down the third baseline. And that'll bring up Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 2. Has a home run on the day. Also hit a double. In this game, he's going to drive another one. That one's going to be off the monster. And Moncada's going to reach third. Petey is on second. And the Red Sox with a chance to add to their lead. With 2 outs, A.J. Pollock. And the Twins are going to put Pollock on to load the bases and create a force play at every base. And bring in J.T. Chargois out of the pen. Chargois on to pitch to Marcus Semien. With the bases loaded, 2 outs. Red Sox trying to put a crooked number on the board. Chargois. 1-1 count. Slow roller towards third. It's going to get through. And runs are going to score. And it is 4-1 Red Sox with the lead. Marcus Semien comes through. And now here's Mookie Betts looking to do a little bit more damage. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. And another one right up the middle. That's going to drive in another run. It's 5-1 Boston. And this inning, things have come apart for the Twins. Here's Chargois facing Travis Shaw. Remember, we lost to the Red Sox 4-1 in the American League Championship Series in 2018. 2 seasons ago in this franchise. 2019 was a miserable season for us. We had a lot of injuries, finished the season losing 105 games. And we've turned it around this year and made the postseason, but now we're down 5-1 heading to the 9th inning. Stanley McDermott will take the hill for the Red Sox here. In relief, 5-1 ball game, Mario Calero will step into the batter's box. And please pray that Game 4 is not a day game, because the Twins hitters have had a really hard time picking up the ball here at Fenway Park. Here's Nolan Arenado. I just had a terrible time seeing the ball for whatever reason. I think it's just that Anderson Espinosa's release point was up in that green instead of the batter's eye that is the black. 1-2 count. Arenado rips it fair down the third base line. That's going to be a base hit with 1 out in the 9th. And maybe we've got our rally started. Twins with a runner on first. Miguel Sano, responsible for the only Twins run. He hit a solo home run. And now he's looking for maybe another one. In all honesty, we just would rather just have him keep the line moving. Get some more runners on base. It's not a grand slam proof lead. And Sano is going to drive it deep to left. We'll take it. will take it. That makes it 5-3 with 1 out in the 9th. Unfortunately, there weren't a couple of more guys on base. And now the Red Sox will turn it over to their closer. They didn't want to have to do it, but they have to do it. It's Andrew Miller. He's facing Conforto. Good matchup for the Red Sox. Conforto. Light hitter against lefties, but we really had nobody to go to off the bench that wasn't also a poor hitter against lefties. Conforto into the shift. On to first for out number 2. And all right, the Twins are down to their final out. Roman Quinn, if he can get aboard, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the pitch from Miller. He takes ball 1. Roman Quinn would be thrilled to just get walked here and bring Eddie Rosario to the plate. Get me over fastball by Miller. 2-1 delivery. And it's over the plate again. So 2-2 count. Quinn's going to have to be a little bit more defensive here. Oh, and it hits him. It runs inside and hits him, and the tying run is going to come to the plate. And we're going to bring in Domingo Santana, a right-handed pinch hitter. And I saved him for... I didn't bring him in the Conforto at bat because he didn't represent the tying run. And now a base hit into left. Runners on first and second. And that's going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate. We pinch run for Domingo Santana with Raimel Tapia. And now we've got Jace Peterson with literally nobody to bring in. But Peterson is a pretty good hitter against lefties. 0-1 count. This one's up high from Andrew Miller. Peterson can hit for power against lefties as well. Oh, he's way out in front of that one. And the Twins are down to their final strike. Here it is. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed, and that is the ball game. The Red Sox win game number 3, and they take a 2-1 series lead and put the Twins' backs to the wall. Minnesota's going to have to win a game in Fenway in Game 4, and then see what they can do in a Game 5 back at Target Field. But first things first, we just have to win the next game in Game number 4. Won't be easy. Red Sox are playing well right now. A 5-3 win. Red Sox lead the series 2-1. We're praying that game number 4 is a night game so that maybe our hitters can see the baseball a little bit better. Dustin Pedroia is your player of the game. He went 3 for 3 with a home run and a pair of doubles. So the Red Sox lead the series 2-1. Game 4 will be next here. It's Minnesota Twins franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.